Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 18 yards the gain for number 18. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock. Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity. To throw, Prescott. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield. Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well. Now Dak. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Right back to Tolbert. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Run for Pollard, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now Prescott. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme. Marr now to add the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing. And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go. How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us? It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner. Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession.
And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Cowboys going to get the first chance here to search for a winner as we're back underway to start this overtime. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. When they're lined up in the 46 defense like that, running is just going to be a slog.
Especially if you're trying to run it in the middle of the defense. So what you're hoping, get a stalemate against the 3 across the front. And can you get some one-on-one blocks that you can win on the perimeter? To me, that's the best place to carry the football.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here comes the Bears punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. But we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 102 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And a costly, costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security. And now we've got a review here. All challenges in overtime, of course, initiated by the replay official here in the stadium.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 2nd down now, Pollard. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 15-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Up the middle they go. Pollard. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. So it all rests now on the right foot of Brett Maher. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good. good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it. Well, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So for Dallas, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bears, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now.